Okay, let's start recording. Hey, Evil, thanks for the 31 months.
Lesson 3.
Walking on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to transition over to PC.
Very cool.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Okay, let's get ready, boys.
See you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
Hello, agents, and welcome to a brand new stream for Marvel Future Fight. It is the first stream of the year for Marvel Future Fight, and Happy New Year, everyone. We have a lot to show you today. We have a brand new original Marvel team we are going to show off. We have a new T3, we have some story updates, and we have some awesome new costumes that I can't wait for you to see.
Story
Before
updates.
I get into that, we have another announcement. There will be 4 in-stream rewards today. So if you keep watching, you could claim 4 rewards from the stream. The way you do that is to watch through Facebook. If you watch through YouTube, you're not going to get this. And you need to be using your account that is connected to your Marvel Future Fight account. Later on, you can pick up those rewards by going to Settings, Info, Facebook Livestream Rewards. You should claim them and be able to enjoy them readily. So before we get into all of it, here's a preview of what's to come.
Let's check it out. Check out the new shit. Whoa. Looking pretty cool.
All right, welcome back, agents. I am Kim once again, and I am joined by 2 familiar faces. The first of which is CM Cage.
Happy
He's
New
going to
Year's.
take us through everything.
Cool.
Happy New Year's, Cage. And from Marvel, we have Danny Koo.
Happy New Year, both of you.
Thank you. Happy New Year, Danny.
Happy New Year, Brazil.
In particular. Yeah, Danny was reading the comments earlier, so if you want to ask
Thanks for the
questions,
sub,
you
Ford.
never know what could happen.
Yeah, just bring on the question in the comment section. I might randomly just pick and answer some.
And we can't stop him, so go for it. So I want to talk about first, we have this new Marvel original team, the Warriors of the Sky. And I have been waiting to have this shown off. It's the debut for so much of this.
Right. It's actually a new Marvel original team. Warrior of the Sky is inspired by Asian mythology creatures. Well, you might be familiar from the Japanese interpretation of it, the Korean interpretation of it. So this is very ingrained in the Asian mythological stories. So this is the Marvel take on this 4 mythological creature. To the north, we have the hybrid of a snake wrapped around a turtle. Right. To the south, you have the bird, the fiery bird, which we call the sunbird. To the west, we have the war tiger, right?
Yes.
And then to the east, is a blue dragon.
I've been really excited for this because on a personal level, I think representation is really important. And I share heritage with Blue Dragon, actually. So when I saw her wearing the Aozai, I was so excited because it's so rare. So this is really special.
So how do you pronounce that? Aozai?
Aozai or Aoyai, it's spelled Aodai, but
I
there,
still call it
now you learn
Al-Dai
something.
until today.
You
So
can't.
I learned
I'm just gonna
something
call
new
it that
today.
dress.
I'm not
Cage,
gonna be
just
mad. This is
stay
what my
away
mother
from
taught me.
pronunciation.
Heard me say Aodai.
It's
and she
really
said,
simple.
"Do not say Aodai on that stream." So,
Stay away
You're welcome, Mom.
from pronunciations.
So this actually also inspired by 4 different kind of food that I like to I love Vietnamese food. I love Thai food.
Yes.
I love
It's all good.
Taiwanese dumplings. And I was born in Malaysia, so Malaysia's food is fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Food inspires most of what I do too.
I love food.
Cage, let's get into
Okay.
what they look like in game, though.
All right, excellent. So we all know what you came for, and that's, of course,
Let's
to
see
the
it.
Warriors of the Sky up close and personal, and we'll do that right now. So Tekka, you can go ahead and take us straight to the screen.
Ooh.
So as you can see, we currently have 3 of the current Warriors of the Sky on our roster here. So we're going to go ahead and start off with your favorite, Kim, which is the Blue Dragon. So here's the Blue Dragon. So Danny, why don't you go ahead and tell us briefly what's her backstory? What's
Team
the
of 3.
about her?
So she is, the only daughter left in the family. Her mother passed away very young, and her brother committed a crime. So she actually went to jail
Sandy Prime,
on
what's
behalf
up?
of her brother to protect him. While in the prison, there's a riot going on, and she was protecting a bunch of innocents and prison guards. But unfortunately, she got branded by those bad guys, on her left arm, and the hot iron brand
I see it. I
actually
just caught that.
awakened, the blue dragon's spirit within her, and she can turn any rigid weapon
Thanks, Cage.
into.
I've got a rigid
draconic
weapon.
movement. Like
She can
for
turn
example,
into.
She holds this spear. This spear is her family's heirloom spear. Her spear movement moves like a dragon. So basically, she pick up any weapon, but she chose her family heirloom, wielding the draconic spear.
So the
this
shape
game.
is being manipulated, and she can whip it around.
Yeah, she can hold it and she can manipulate it to float in like a dragon, basically.
Cool.
Well, that's super awesome. So as you can see, just by us demonstrating some of the attack movements, they definitely look cool. Let's see, go ahead and up close more what it is they do.
Awaken potential.
Skill preview here.
What does that mean, awaken
I'm
potential?
just turn the
Whoa.
AI briefly. Cool.
I like that.
Turn the
dragon
AI off.
detail.
Turn the AI off.
Yeah. So she's actually from Halong Bay, also known as the land of the blue dragon.
I've seen
Hence
it in-
Blue
I've
Dragon.
seen
Oh,
it.
they have an extra
Yeah, a lot of
skill.
connections
Yeah.
here.
They have an extra
So
skill.
what's interesting is, of course, first of all, her leader skill, because she is the leader of the Warriors of the Sky, she actually, when put into a leader position, she actually grants a buff, increasing the attacks for the Warriors of the Sky, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at her first skill. The first skill is referred to as the Sky Slice. Sky Slice
Whoa.
actually can do lightning damage. She's also a lightning and blast character, for those of you who like lightning and blast.
Okay.
Also sliced to the ground.
Yeah. Next up is the Blue Aura Slash. The Blue Aura Slash, which we'll demonstrate right here. If you notice what happens here, it actually causes some freezing.
Odin.
That's fun.
Odin
Next up,
style.
we have the third skill. We'll go ahead and round about to these guys over here. And then we have the Draconic Restraint, which also causes freeze.
Whoa.
Awesome. Next up, we have the fourth skill, which is the Spear Whip Strike. We go ahead and come around back to these guys because we'll
All right, let's
equal.
see that. Whoa.
Yeah, that's how you can move the
That's
spear.
way longer than I thought it
Yeah.
would be.
So this one actually, as you notice, causes bleed as well as lightning damage, and also increases your overall attack and defense. So we already have these guys grouped together. So let's go ahead and test out our fifth and final skill, which is the Fury of the Dragon.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
So notice the dragon
Oh,
here there.
nice.
So does the dragon? So I take the dragon relates to the same dragon that is.
So they have the spirit embodied within her. This is just an expression of her skill.
Oh, I
the
see.
spirit of the blue dragon.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that final skill one last time.
Yeah. Okay. What about the other skill?
I see.
Yeah.
What about the other skill that she gets when she's not tier 3?
Brief level of invincibility. Fun.
Alright.
So I do know we do, as you can see, also we have a sixth and final skill there too, but we're going to
Yeah.
go and review that shortly afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and take
Okay.
a look at the next one, which is Sunbird. So what can you tell us about Sunbird?
This is a fun one. So he is
My
a
favorite.
pirate roaming around.
Oh,
the
he's
streets of
flying.
Malacca during the 1600, where the Dutch, it's roaming about. So he actually attacked, Dutch merchant ships to, get the treasures, get the money to support his friends and family in need.
They all have it. Yep.
So he led a pirate life. So, but one day, his crew led.
It's a combined skill.
He will.
Flying is cool, guys.
Curries of his, and they uses this curries, stab him in the back, and it was left him bleeding to death, right?
So they all were on the brink of
So-
death, it
but
seems like.
his blood actually awakens the curries, which is the dagger that is whole.
His
the
blood,
traditional weapon
boys.
in Malaysia,
What was that? First skill?
where it awakens the
Okay.
spirit of the sunbird, which revives him.
He's so
Cool.
aerial. Is he flying?
He's
Yeah,
a flight
his
character.
basics-
He
yeah,
has
you
the
can see-
spirit of the sunbird.
Nice.
So let's go and take a look at his
Yeah.
skills. Going to bring the group together once more.
I want to fly.
So as you can see, he's a speed.
But he
and
walks and then he
flame
flies.
wielding character.
That's a
First
good
skill on the
combo.
list is the. You might have to help me with pronouncing this name. This is the double Chris.
Yeah.
Double Chris dash.
So the Malay word for that is curries. So in English, you can call it Chris.
Chris? Okay, so Chris
Chris.
is fine. Because
Yeah.
remember, a lot of us were trying to figure out how to, at least internally in the office, how to actually
Yeah.
pronounce it.
All of
that's
us,
why I
just-
mentioned the
just
double
Cage.
Chris
Yeah.
dash. Take a look at this.
It's kind of cool.
Pretty quick
Nice.
attack. As you can see, it does fire damage and bleed.
Focused.
Next up, we have the second
No
skill, which is
iframe.
the Burning Blade.
That's kind of cool.
The cool stuff about him too, when they use their skills, their tattoo glow, and he's a special because he has 2 tattoo on the side of his forehead as well. Hence his hairstyle because it's burning all the time, so you can't have.
Oh, so that's why
hair.
it's- okay, I was-
So he's forced to look that cool.
Second
by
skill's the heal.
necessity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
requirement. So
Cool.
that's
I'm
not
just
a
waiting
bad
for 4 and
necessity.
5.
Yeah.
So one more time, we'll take a look at that attack, and this skill actually recovers your HP in addition decreasing your enemy's fire resistance.
I like that it just seeks them out.
Striker skill.
Next up is the third skill, which is the Pirate Rush.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Fun. We should actually
Pretty
go ahead and
cool.
do it on these guys and get a better angle.
that's more than most pirates would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does basic burn damage as well as stun. Next we have the Red Implosion. Take a look at the fourth skill.
Whoa. Wait, get in the middle of the crowd and do it.
And yeah, let's go ahead and get the
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
granted back in.
They come over.
You gotta
Come
encourage
again?
them.
Once more, we have the Red Implosion. So the Red Implosion actually not only causes burn damage, but also actually causes
Wow.
paralysis.
Nice.
Paralysis, of course.
Next is his fifth and final skill. I want to go ahead and actually get these guys grounded up a little bit more grounded up. So take a look at this skill.
No, get them grounded up like
This is the
like
wings
me.
of the sunbird.
Whoa.
Whoa! What was
He's like a
that?
Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly,
So actually,
Kim.
That's a good question. How does this character relate to the Phoenix at all, or is this something completely different?
It's completely different.
Okay.
So
What do you
the-
think, Cage?
He's
He's like a Malaysian
He's-
pirate from
the
like 500
mythology
years
creature
ago,
from
Cage.
From the east is also kind of similar in terms of phoenix, like the fiery bird.
Yeah, the camera
But it's
movement,
kind of
right?
different kind of bird.
Okay, so it's a different type. Okay.
Yeah.
So one more time, let's go take a
Damn.
look at that. So this skill actually, in addition, as you can see, in addition to burn, it does
Wow.
bleed, stun,
Yeah,
and
the
also
camera, like,
increases
cuts
enemies'
back
fire
and
resistance.
forth.
Of course, similar to Blue Dragon.
That's
it
kinda
actually
cool.
increases-
It's kinda sick.
or actually, sorry, it grants you brief.
Oh, he has fire resistance down on multiple
Next on the
skills.
list we have one of my favorites, which is actually
Yeah,
the
tier
War
3 new uniforms.
Tiger. Alright, so
Wow.
War Tiger, what can we learn about him?
War Tiger. He was once.
Is the worst
a very
one.
Young and mighty general.
He's
from
the worst
Thailand,
one of the
led an
three.
Army.
Or the 4, sorry.
When he was young, he loved hunting, so he went out and hunt all these, exotic creatures. One day, they came across this.
Whoa, what's
giant,
that purple?
White-colored tiger.
What's that purple
And,
thing?
Unfortunately, the white tiger wiped his whole army off, and he was expelled from the army. But then he was seeking revenge. He spent his next lifetime trying to search for this, mythical creature, for revenge.
Right.
And his scars that from the battle, slowly turn white and white as he grew older. And
see that.
finally,
That's
he,
not bad.
He understand that he shouldn't, take life for granted, and he calmed down. And that's
I
when
think
this
his backstory's
white
not
tiger
bad.
appeared before him and said,
All
"Hey,
the backstories involve
take
violence.
this white fang from me and do good to the world." So I think
Skills like 2016? How? Big Daddy Lash?
So that explains the shape. Okay.
Right.
Hulk meets
And
the
then,
Grim Reaper.
his,
1, 3, and
his
5 aren't
scar- his battle
iframes.
scar turned into
Remember
these
when we
white
judged?
scars, which also
Remember when we judged
tiger.
Namor for not having iframes, guys?
Good lesson.
Take a look on the
Yeah.
back.
Remember what
So
happened?
You can
Also
see
have
closely
some-
there. They
yeah.
have the white stripes on his back.
You also have some emblems that's reminiscence from the old days in Thai, from the army.
Oh, so that's what those represent. Okay. So we have them all grouped together now. See if I can get them grouped a little
You
bit
do not have
closer.
them grouped together,
Go ahead
Cage.
and take a look at his skills. First up on the list is, again, if you can notice, he's actually a combat. So all his attacks are mainly physical. So we'll take a look at his first skill, which is referred to as the Earthen Spikes.
Earthen spikes.
nice.
Cool.
As you
Oh,
see
he's
there,
got
You can see kind of spikes just emit from the earth.
no
Second skill we have
fracture.
is called the Rolling Pierce. Why is it called the Rolling Pierce? Because that's what it does.
It rolls and pierces.
Rolls and pierces.
Amazing.
That's kind of cool.
Next up, the
Okay.
third skill, which we have referred to as the White Earthquake. So the White Earthquake attack, in addition to
But yeah, I see what you guys are
when
saying.
it's grouped up there, it also causes it to stun.
That there's no
Take a look at that one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
iframes.
Awesome. Next up, we have the fourth skill, which is one of my personal favorites. It's called the Merciless Hunt. As you can see, he's kind of a little bit of a theatrical attack.
Okay,
Why is it your
Sabretooth.
favorite, Cage?
Because just
Okay,
anything that causes
Sabretooth.
so as you can see here, in addition to the bleeding that causes stun, while also increasing your overall attack and defense, and also removes incapacitation. So,
It's not
Also
bad.
Scary.
I mean, this
Not bad.
Just because I can't one more time. Because if you can see, he actually
Nice.
destroyed the ground and then uses the rock to jump up in the air and then.
Yeah, that was
deliver
kinda
a battle
sick.
blow. So let's take a look at his 5th skill. This is referred to as the Roar of the White Tiger. So the Roar of the White Tiger actually causes stun in addition to fear, binding, and also grants you brief damage immunity. So one more time for those.
Brief.
who
6
want to see it
seconds
again.
is brief. 6
Yeah,
seconds of
wide
immunity.
range,
It's kind of like Iceman, but it's
that's
rocks.
cool.
I love rock skills. Like I love Terra
Alright,
from
so that is
DC.
that. So we have the last of the Warriors of the Sky, which is the Shadow Shell.
Oh, Shadow Shell. Yeah, Universal.
Yeah. So she's an embodiment of Snake and the Turtle. So her backstory
Snake
is
and the
you know,
turtle.
she was adopted. She was born with white turtle shell
You're adopted.
emblem on the back of her hand. Her family thought it was quite unique, so they brought her on. The family is runs a
Whoa.
high-tech corporation in Taiwan.
Cage keeps pushing the buttons, and it's
So distracting.
Staring
I'll hold
at
on.
Right.
it.
Okay,
So,
knock it off.
so she was supposed to be, the next, heiress of the company. She's the next in position to take over. Unfortunately, the family found her questionable lifestyle choices. They sent an assassin to poison her.
Questionable
So the
lifestyle
assassin poisoned
choices.
her, but they did not kill her.
Was
They
she putting
actually- the
Tabasco
poison
sauce
that came to the snake
in her food?
reawakens the power
Beat the
of the
time.
turtle. It fuels the turtle, so she's.
Was she eating burgers with
all sorts of
pineapple?
poisons.
All poisons.
So she runs
How
away from
questionable are
both.
these life decisions?
She tested on herself.
Did she have
all
sex with
sort
me?
of Poison to make
Oh.
people.
That's pretty questionable.
Make people laugh,
I
make
mean,
people
that's
smile.
risky.
There's only two possible outcomes at that point.
So she is like a walking lab of self-experimentation of poison. So she holds a high-tech rifle. She's from a high-tech background.
really
And how do you,
That
how do you
can
pronounce?
poison.
What do you mean? She's from a high-tech background. She's an orphan.
Benoit?
No, the rifle name is the serpent.
That's called
Right?
the
She's an
serpent.
orphan.
her
She's not from a
protective
high-tech
shield
background.
It's inspired by the bakwa. Bakwa is like the Chinese
No?
protection, mirror protection to protect the water against all evil. So
High-tech
that
rifle?
also looks like a turtle shell. So it's kind of have synergy there.
She invested in
And
Bitcoin?
She actually deploys a high-tech umbrella.
She was not adopted as an adult?
All sort of.
How was she supposed to take over a company?
So she has this
Yeah.
layer.
Okay,
of
maybe I'm
defense as
confused
well.
then.
Yes. So you should take a look.
Okay.
Her hairstyle is also kind of turtle.
Minerva
I
did
like
it
also-
first.
I like the overall how each character is just designed to just.
Minerva's not universal.
Kind
If I
of
went with
like
colors, yeah.
their representative
Hey,
creature.
Yeah.
Maninder.
I love the shade of green that she has currently.
thanks for the
going.
sub.
So yeah, as you mentioned, a lot of her attacks are based again not only with poison but also being both offense and defense. So we'll go ahead and explore that right now. We can see that with her first skill, which is the umbrella shot poison. She's kind of facing the opposite direction. Let's go ahead and do it this way. I'm gonna turn the AI on.
It's pretty
Kinda
cool
went-
skill.
Went behind her and sucked them out though.
Yeah. So she kind of slides in the opposite way of the enemy. Let me see.
His home.
But as you can see,
They're
they all
homing.
home. And also, what's unique about her for any agents out there who enjoy poison characters, all of her attacks are all poison based. So one more time, I'm going to do that one more time. You can see this.
I
Oh,
would just
yeah?
go behind way.
Bet.
Interrupt.
Bet.
And do
You guys
poison.
said that shit
This
about.
is
You guys
shadow
said that
blast.
shit about
Shadow blast here.
Dr.
Jumps in
Voodoo.
the air and does this
Brother
attack.
Voodoo.
You can't really see that one. Let's go ahead and try
Bet.
it one more time.
Bet.
Oh,
That's
nice.
sick.
That's what you can really
Holy
see.
crap.
Someone just provided me an option. I'm
Whoa.
going to go ahead and reset the boss, actually. There you go. That makes
Reset
it
the
easier for
boss.
everybody to see.
Get him.
Yes, now we have everybody all here. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. Sorry about that, folks. Now you can see that way
Oh,
better.
that looks way better.
Yep, and of course that does poison damage. Next up, the third skill, which is the Serpent Strike.
This one looks sick.
Fires the serpent kind of
Oh no, this is not. That one still looks sick.
all the enemies.
Hey, Teco Rocco.
Poison damage, Meta Boys.
Hey, thanks for the 3 months.
Skill back down to
Oh,
1
they're
second.
wrapping around them.
Hmm.
Next up is the fourth skill.
Oh, she has
Skill is
cooldown reduction.
I'm sorry, how do you pronounce that? Torrential.
Torrential.
Torrential poison.
Like a torrent of poison.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of poison.
So next is her
Excuse
fifth
me, how do you
skill.
pronounce
This
that?
skill is known
This
as
is the sickest
Venomous
one.
Destruction.
Bro, yeah.
So if you notice, it's kind of when
Instant tier 2. Instant tier 2 on that one.
direction, I'll do it
That's
in this
sick.
style. Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So as you can see, yeah.
Oh,
so
jeez.
Bro,
actually
snakes?
as you can see one more time.
That's pretty
so
sick.
she causes the umbrella to
That's sick.
open up.
I like
She actually
that.
take attacks. So not only does it help guard against hits, it also
like that.
accumulates damage, and for every damage she takes, or for true damage it takes, she can actually dish out more damage as she takes it. So she can gain hits and distribute more hits.
Nice.
So that's fun.
Accumulation.
Like a snake eating its own tail, but
That's-
good.
Yeah. So this
In a good way.
This 4 characters new Marvel team. They are Marvel characters. We're excited about this because this is the first time where we kind of toy around with the ideas of, hey, you know, what makes them look like a team, you know? So we
Thunder
decided to say,
scale.
hey,
Oh, she's all lightning.
4 came from different background, you know, different
Mad
ages,
Titan?
different era. You know, they all have different
Her
perspectives.
character usage tips are
which contribute
Thanos.
to
Jesus,
the
Marge,
team.
what the
And
fuck?
also, all their actual emblems
Huh?
with their respective spirit actually unifies them as a team.
Mad Titan is
That's why they look
enhanced.
different from each other, and they are
Mad
unique,
Titan?
with their relevant.
What do you mean?
Background and cultural background.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have a
So
4-star
it's clear
passive.
They're a team, but they all have their unique aspects.
Is she Thanos? Yes.
So of course, one of the key elements of being able to this guy is, of course, referring back to what we all
The
started
Sky Kieran.
talking about at the beginning, which was the fact that they can join together to actually become the Sky Kieran.
Yes.
So that's what we definitely understand what players want to see. So the brief note of how the Sky Kieran actually works. So as you mentioned, it takes all 4 of the agents, or not 4 of the agents, all 4 of the warriors of the sky to create the Sky Kieran.
Those are the agents.
So yes, you guys are the agents. Now it actually works in order to summon the Sky Kieran. First, you have to first acquire all 4 warriors of the sky, have all of them listed in your roster, and all you need is one of them at least to actually have awakened. So how awakening works is we're going to go ahead and take a look right now. So we're going to
Awakening?
show it to you via the blue dragon. So we go into her info, and you can see this button here that actually says Awaken Potential.
Nani?
Go ahead and tap this. So this is different in comparison to the other characters in the game. Currently, the Warriors of the Sky are the only ones that actually require awakening potential. So as you can see here, all the different items are required here. But the key item you'll notice is this item right here in red, which is the Awakening Crystal. Now, we'll tap here. You can see the Awakening Crystal can actually be obtained through completing different world bosses. And after you have enough, you can actually go ahead and awaken. So let's go ahead and test it out.
Nice.
And you can see
Oh,
right there.
nice.
Now we have officially summoned the Sky Kieran. So the key thing about these, that each character
Damn.
or each warrior of the sky has a unique setting for when they actually summon the warrior of the sky. So when Blue Dragon summons it, a different skill and both animation will be seen. So
Level
actually, I'm
6.
going to go ahead
Oh,
and
wait.
test it in person.
Potential has been awakened.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and have the AI gather here. As soon as I can get their attention. All right, there you go.
Okay, let's see it.
So we're going to go
See
ahead and test it out. So we're going to test out this skill. So at least for Blue Dragon, the name of this skill is actually referred to as Celestial Judgment.
Oh, so they do
nice.
combine. Oh, so it's the same skill.
So, whoa.
Yeah,
So it has effects.
80 hits?
So these effects, or at least how it works for when Blue Dragon summons the Sky Kieran.
There's different
So when
effects.
Sky Kieran appears, it actually decreases your enemy's lightning resistance while dealing lightning damage. So that's it. We're going to show one. So that's how it looks for Blue Dragon. Let's
It's like
go
a
and
tier
see-
3, but not
we
tier
actually have
3,
all
you're
four of
right.
them- All 4 warriors of the sky awaken. Are there any ones you want to see? We'll just do one character for
Let's do
warriors of the sky.
Sunbird.
Sunbird. Okay. Right. Okay, it was Sunbird here. We're going to go ahead and reset it. Get the
Nice.
AI's attention once more. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and summon Sky Kieran for Sunbird. As you can see here, it's called
Searing Flame.
Decreases the enemy's fire resistance. while
60-second cooldown.
I picked Sunbird because I thought it would be extra,
Voltron.
and it is.
Hey, what's up, Toasty? Thanks for the 21 months.
Yeah, and that is it.
Way
So
more
there's-
hits, though.
For those 2 words of the sky, for those of you
But
who
the
want
effect
to
looks
see the
really
other 2
bad.
characters, just gonna go ahead and after acquire them and see. If we can
Hey, Anton Garcia, thanks for the 6
Yeah, so
months.
every one of them, when summoning Sky Kieran, has
Well,
their own,
6
you know,
months,
6
eh?
unique,
Pleasure.
6 skill. You know, so Sky
Thanks,
Kieran
Anton.
was created by a celestial. So a million years ago, there was a war of dragons between the human and the dragons, and they were losing. So the celestial created this Sky Kieran to make the last stand to protect the human against the rest of the dragons. So they won. The humans survived. The Sky Kieran broke
You can level up the
into
skill?
4 different elements, you know, to walk amongst.
Why is there an
humans,
exclamation mark at the
to
top?
reawaken again. Hope this
Top
doesn't happen
right,
again.
top
But if
right.
this War of Dragons happen again.
Is that a like
reunite
private
once
messaging
more,
system?
And you know, to to protect the human against
Who knows?
all sort of evil.
Look out,
Yeah.
evil. All right. Well, we have a video we put together for this to show off the Warriors of the Sky a little bit more. Let's take a look.
Okay. Yo, Shadow Shell and Sunbird. Those are mine. Sky Kieran. Okay. Short and sweet. Oh, going back to
That is pretty epic, but we are going to move on to some costumes, which
Wow.
you're checking out right now. I know you have a lot of questions. We are going to answer
Black
them.
Widow
But
looks
first, I want
hot.
to remind you that there are in-stream rewards tonight.
Black Widow
There
does look
are
hot.
4 instead of 3. So the way you get those is to keep watching us via Facebook.
But yeah, this
watch
is
us
what
live,
this is what we were worried
and,
about.
if you are watching on YouTube, you won't get
These
the rewards
are
because it is connected
uniforms
through the account you use
for
on Marvel Future Fight, the Facebook
Tony,
account you use that is connected
Cap,
there. So
and Black
please
Widow.
be sure to watch through that account.
No,
that's
Black
already
Widow looks the
connected to
hottest, for
Marvel Future
sure.
Fight account, and you will be able to collect those
Yeah.
rewards. You can get them in settings, info, Facebook live stream, rewards. All right. Now I'm sure you have a lot of questions because these
Yeah.
characters look very different than what we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been teasing, 1,131 and 135. These magical numbers.
Yes.
On social media, I thank everyone who tried to decipher it. It's if there's 365 days a year, this 1,131, 135 makes up to
I'm bad at math.
30.99.
30.99. So
Ah.
30.99 does not exist yet in the Marvel. So it's an all new original, creation for this update. So the whole update on this is about original creation. So we have Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, the first 3 that started off the story mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
From the beginning. So the team thought it would be nice to pay homage to it. When if robots took over everything in the year 3099, what would our Avengers fight against, and what would they fight
Oh,
in?
so that's the story.
Yeah.
So is this an alternate universe or story, or
This
is
is
it
it's an alternate
same?
timeline.
Okay.
You have to play the new
Very
story
cool.
in order to
Story.
find
All
out.
right. Well, we can't spoil the story.
Exactly.
So all we do know is that this current story is going to be separate from at least the current story.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay.
Mhm.
So yes, I guess we won't pry too
What?
much. We'll let the players.
Why
decide.
don't we pry? Why don't we pry?
Yeah.
So as long as it becomes clear at some point. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new uniforms. So first up we have on the list is of course Captain America 3099.
Yes, this is not the Captain America that you're used to. He has this hoodie on, and in this war, they are relying on the cloak tech, which is to disguise themselves against the robot's identification.
So
Of,
that's
so
why
that's the
everybody's
purpose of the
wearing
clothes.
cloaks.
yeah, to
Okay.
cloak
we
themselves.
That's
against
internally we all
why.
have questions as far as why are they wearing cloaks,
Yes.
especially in the future. So okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was my first
So we're going to
question.
go ahead and take a look at the skills. Is there anything else you want to tell us about Captain America before we begin?
No, it's
That-
like
that's
you'll
it?
be wondering where's his shield.
Oh, so we're going to take a look
Wait,
at that.
Yeah.
I think I have an idea.
You have
Yeah.
an idea?
But let's look at it.
Okay.
Let's
go
see if
and
I
take
can
a look up
confirm it.
close.
There it is.
There's you.
So there's your.
So it's
So they
there's your
changed
What is it made of?
3 of his skills.
So it's a tech shield.
Uh-huh.
It looks like holographic, but it's actually
Mhm.
high tech. You should show the audience what he can do.
All right. So you can see. So I guess Vibranium is officially out now.
Vibranium's out.
About
Mhm.
high tech.
High tech. Okay.
Things have
Yeah.
changed in the robot future, Cage.
I guess I
The world needs high tech.
I gotta live in the times. So I'm just going to take a look at his first skill. So the first skill for Captain America is the Shield Slam. So although some of these skills may sound familiar, visually each of the new uniform skills actually have been given improvements. Let's take a look at that one more time.
It's not bad. Okay.
That's cool. Next up we have the second skill. Second skill is the Shield of Judgment. That's actually
Wow.
incorrect. It's actually called the Guardian Strike. Let's take a look at that one more time.
So it ends.
I made a mistake immediately. It's the wrong name.
It's, as you can see, the skill actually,
It's
the
like a
purpose of it,
protection.
yeah, as you can see when you pull the shield out,
nice.
similar to Shadow Shell, it's supposed to give
That would
you
be
damage
useful
immunity.
if they were
and
all shooting at you.
yeah, that would have been That would have been ideal. We actually can do. Let's do it one more time. So now they're shooting.
Yeah,
Now we're
I'm
going
gonna
to see
let
when
you
it's
bounce.
properly being used.
Block, block,
There you
block.
go. Block. That's what the shield for. Blockity block. Next, this third skill. Third skill is the Shield of Judgment. That's the correct skill.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
That one more time. That one went a little
Caps
bit too fast.
caps 2 and 3 right now are pretty lame.
Yeah.
It's a big shield.
Cool. Next up, we have the fourth.
I
skill,
really
which
like
is the
Cap's fourth
Ravaging
skill
Shield.
though.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
They
lot
kept it.
faster. Yeah, way faster than.
Can you do it
definitely
again?
The other,
I thought I
other
saw-
attacks.
Oh, no
I
invincibility
like when
anymore,
the-
eh?
You can see the shield slow for a second and see the detail.
No
And it
invincibility.
just zooms back by again.
Damn.
What I like about it is the fact that you can see multiple enemies already being taken out by the skill. So that's definitely a useful skill you want to have. Next
No
up, we
all
have
defense
the
down, no
word-
no invincibility.
Intrepid Sonic Shield. Is that correct?
Gold uniforms,
Yes,
imagine.
okay, we're just-
Are you asking me?
Oh, iframe, and he
One more
gets.
time. The Intrepid, I can't say this word, Intrepid Sonic Shark.
Nice.
It's important this skill can actually penetrate people's defenses and armors. So, cool attack. Take a look
Then
how the
defenses
skill
and
looks
armors?
With the T3 with his uniform.
Wow.
You
It's
can
exactly the
control,
same.
Okay.
his charging.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't change it, eh, guys?
Are you gonna
Too
do it again?
busy.
That requires us to chart. That's what we're
Too
gonna go
busy
ahead and do now.
counting the money from Black
Okay.
Friday
Alright, so I'm
to
just
change
gonna
his
back
tier
out
3
a
skill.
Play it later.
See the characters.
Sure.
a little bit
I'm
better.
not really impressed with that one.
So we're going to go ahead. That's the different skill. We'll go ahead and take a look at that later.
Ooh.
So go ahead and start off next with Black
Fam.
Widow.
All right.
Anything you want to learn about Black Widow?
Same thing. She's full of tech. She's espionage. The cloak allow her to cloak herself and also invincibility for a short period of time. in
Looking
the
hot.
Story.
Looking hot.
But for the game expression, you should show how the game will play out.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. The game's all here. We're going to go ahead and start with her first skill, which is the landmine toss. So what's cool about Black Widow
Oh, there
is
it
this
is.
skin, she
Okay.
actually has a lot of lightning-based attacks. So one more time.
All
we're
of her
gonna-
skins have lightning-based
This is
attacks.
the
Cage.
landmine toss. So after you can see what happens after she does the attack, landmines actually go spread out, causing lightning damage.
Okay.
What
Actually,
is all the significance of the different colors? I saw like green.
Let's do that again.
and she actually causes paralysis as well. So that's probably what it is you're seeing.
Yeah.
You can see for the shock, and then you can see where
Paralysis.
the goes. Next is the second skill, which is the rolling fire.
That's kind of cool, but it's not an iframe.
Self-explanatory name. She comes up in the air, starts rolling fire. It also increases your dodge rate. Third skill we have is the Tonga beatdown. So I didn't like this angle. So as you can see, what actually continues to go around it again. So let's do it one more time, so you can see them actually move around.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
anybody
a,
in their path.
a
Yeah.
boomerang?
It's
Essentially,
it's a tech
just,
spinning baton.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
So next is the fourth skill, which is the hologram explosion shock. That's not a mouthful. Take a look at this again.
Yeah, that's one of the tech abilities.
Nice.
Do it one more time.
That's
You can
pretty
see
cool.
Holograms come out. She sits there.
That looks pretty
causes
dope.
The hologram to just explode.
I'm down.
Oh, I didn't even see her screens. I was focused
For that
the other
one?
way.
She's
Yep,
too fast.
this attack deals
Cool.
shock damage. And now we have her fifth skill. The fifth skill is called Relentless Assault. The Relentless Assault, similar to the other skill, actually deals shock in addition to paralysis.
Nice.
Not bad.
It's just relentless.
So it's
Could be a
definitely
big
about,
boost. A
a lot
007
of
Sean.
attack space.
Or sorry, Scene. Thanks for the 2 months.
Next.
Having like I'm trying to watch everything.
She needs a
and it's just
huge
so
There's a lot of-
buff.
fast.
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
of stuff
This
going
requires
on
you to
in
play a
one
lot of
skill.
times because there's so
Yeah.
many things going on the screen. So I'm going to back out and take a closer look at how Iron Man looks.
Yeah, this Iron Man's a little special too.
So he's wearing a cloak.
He's
It's-
wearing a cloak, right? And he looks more agile than his previous.
He looks
costume.
dangerous.
He looks dangerous. There's a point to it because in this version he's much more physical. By physical, you'll see what I mean.
Okay, let's see what he means.
Yeah. So you mentioned that he was a little bit faster. The reason why his speed is actually
He,
increased in this
he
uniform.
looks faster.
Looks faster, and he
Yeah.
actually is faster. The reason
Capes
being is
make
that
heroes
because
faster.
So
just
he's
now-
not floating like previous.
True.
edition.
Yeah, he's not flying anymore.
Because all the attacks are all
Whoa.
melee based, so he's a lot faster than the previous skinned Iron Man.
So this is a wildly different.
Okay.
skill.
That's right. Go ahead and give me just a moment so I get the correct skill
Nice.
names on here. Actually, just give me a brief moment. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Jedi
First up is
Tony.
the plasma skill, or the plasma slash. You see all the majority of attacks are energy and physically based. Take a look at that one more time.
So he
Okay.
has two sabers. What is this?
It's a plasma cutter.
Plasma cutter.
Yeah.
I had a plasma cutter in Outer Worlds.
Next we have the Mach Speed Slice. It's kind of different.
Not
because they're
bad.
A little bit scattered. Let's go again and try it one more time.
Okay.
Like I said, it happens so fast. You have to always basically just take a look at it.
Yeah, and like no one knows how to react because you guys are all
Next we have the
lifeless.
Gatling beam.
There we go.
See, there's the classic Iron Man.
There's my
Yeah.
Iron Man.
But it's firing a much faster rate.
And the unique thing about this attack, it actually guards against several of your enemy's hits.
It's got an invincibility actually,
It's a
Cage.
hologram assault.
That's the word you don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah,
Invincibility.
This is how you can be
Whoa.
in different places at the same time.
This definitely, I
It's
think,
so
I think we'd say this is the fastest version of Iron Man I think many of us have seen. Sorry if you end up repeating a lot of these attacks. Just a lot of times when you see it, there's so many things you can miss. Next is the fifth skill, which is the chain explosion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a long fucking time. Why did that take so long?
So the chain explosion attack actually increases your overall attack speed and critical hit rate, while also gives you a brief little bit of a damage immunity. So that's always
Wow,
good.
he
So
did
it's
it. Good job, Cage.
When we use his T3.
Whoa. What?
Yep.
It's the new T3. It's the one we've gotten used to.
Helping up.
I want to see it again, but you're gonna have
Okay.
to charge
It's
up.
going to require us to charge a bit. Well, we're already
I
we're already
love
at
seeing
30%.
all the Iron Man
Just go ahead and
shit
go ahead and
suits.
go through it real quick, just because we can.
The what?
Okay, everyone, let's count the Iron Man suits.
Down
Let's
to 90.
recognize the models.
96, 97. Right, there you go. We're all good to go.
Okay. Eyes open.
We have a good group here. We're going to go ahead and open up his T3.
Nice. Okay, charging up.
There you go. Definitely looks cool.
Fantastic.
And that's it for Iron Man. So we have one addition. So that's it for the 39.9 uniform. But we do have an additional uniform we want to show. We accidentally talked on that briefly when we were going through the characters. Go ahead and take a look.
Did people notice? Did you all notice?
Well, they noticed.
They always notice.
You guys sneak peeked it. You showed it to
Sharon
us.
Rogers. So what can you tell us about Sharon Rogers? Now, this isn't called 3099. This is called a different uniform.
So
Okay.
Captain America Sharon Rogers have
Yeah.
a new uniform. The last uniform was back in November 2018.
So over a year.
Wow, over a year that she's never gotten a
Over a
uniform.
year ago.
Oh my
So
God, that's
it's,
tragic.
So she has a debut
Wow.
classic look, right?
It's almost like there's characters that have been in the game for 4 or 5 years that have never gotten a single uniform. No way. Wow, are you really? Is 4 years more than 2 years? Is it more than 1 year? Let's do the math.
And now this is Star Knight. So they're
Oh,
all
I
related.
guess it
So
is. I
this
guess 4
version
years
because of
is
the
more than 1
3099,
year. Darn.
You know, in the future, so we want to give celebrate with giving her
Beta
a
time.
new look that's
Beta
inspired
time, beta
by
time,
you know,
beta time.
both Asgardian and Gladiator fused together. She's still looking high tech. Even her shield is not just rigid; it actually opens up. You know, tech.
Oh.
She actually wielding a lance that actually, you know, as dangerous as before. So like, she likes holding a lance and a shield.
She likes holding a
But
big
this is
stick.
what, unique about
Star Knight armor? You gotta be kidding me with this name.
Definitely see the Asgard.
This is, you did not name it Star Knight armor.
Like a Valkyrie influence as well.
No, you
It's fun to
didn't.
See those skills up close.
You did not name it Star Knight armor.
Yeah, so many different papers running.
I hope you
around
didn't
like that.
name it
All
Star Knight armor.
To take a look. So we're going to start up with our first skill.
You
which is
did
the
name it
Reaver
Star Knight
Shield.
armor. Okay. Alright. It's exactly the same
Okay.
as her.
throw shield at you
Just
and
reverb.
shoot
It's
shield.
exactly the same as her first skill. It's just with the new shield. Okay.
Shield, excellent. So next we have the second skill. This skill is referred to as the shield. Rush.
Literally almost exactly the same as the old
One
one.
more time, the way how it.
You got a little bit of
Cool.
space
That's the
shit
actually
at
goes
the
back.
end.
So next is the third skill. This is the Vanguard lance. So you can see what she does. She pulls up the shield and then just actually.
I can see what she does because it's the same as all her other uniforms. Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
that whole point of this not only does it grant you damage immunity, it also accumulates true damage. So similar.
Does
to
it accumulate
Shadow
true
Shaman
damage
kind
just
of
like
thing.
all of her other uniforms?
Takes
Okay,
damage.
cool. Yeah.
Takes damage and then delivers damage.
Awesome.
Next, the fourth skill, which is referred to as the piercing shockwave.
Okay, it's slightly cooler version. It's
Enemies are kinda
It's a
outscaled. You can
faster
see
version
that
of
those- that
the one that we
attack
have now.
actually causes enemies to be
It's got a
stunned.
much faster
Next
windup.
is the fifth skill, which is the Spear of Justice.
Justice. Little bit more than justice.
A lot of justice.
That's kinda cool.
Increases your critical rate.
That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of lances.
And that's gonna help with the chain hit damage. You can cancel 5 into 4 a lot faster. Same tier 3 skill. Same tier 3 skill.
Nice.
Explosion.
Okay.
I like that wind up.
So basically,
Yeah, so that does it for the 30.99 and the
two
Star
skill
Knight.
two skill
That
changes.
does it for new characters and new costumes, but there is one new thing that we briefly touched on. I think was it a day ago? So let's go ahead and back up and see. Many players have already figured out what it is, and that is because. And why is that?
You tell me.
You tell me. Oh, I'll tell you. That is because a new character has been given, not new character, but character has been given T3, and that belongs to Crescent. So
Yep.
Crescent will be given a T3 ability.
So this ties in a little bit to some other parts of the update.
Yeah, so I think back in New York Comic Con, we do a teaser of the War of the Sky.
Like 5
And
months
then
ago,
Io was
6 months ago.
the magical bear here, standing right in the middle of the 4 portals,
The magical bear.
gathering the War of the Sky, and we already kind of teased it that she's gonna get her T3 sooner or later.
Yeah.
And with this original theme update, and it's a perfect fit that she gets her T3 in this update.
Okay.
So Io was really key to the Warriors of the Sky.
Yeah,
game.
Io is the one that's summoning it. Crescent was not even born yet back in the day.
Crescent's
Io-
young.
So Io has been added more mystery to his backstory. So Crescent will get a tier 3 this time, which is pretty. I
So
think
tied to the theme
it's
of
pretty
the
fun
update.
to see her tier 3 too.
Right. So let's go
So
and take
I've
a
been
look.
wanting you to advance the tier 3. I'm dying to see this.
Okay, so we'll go
Please
ahead.
do it.
All right, so just because you said we're going to go ahead and push the button. All right, we're
Moonlight
ready.
Shockwave.
I'm going to pay attention.
All right.
It's a lot of HP.
Oh, nice.
This is the first time I've seen this.
Yeah.
And that she's all good to go. She's now officially
So much of
T3.
today is powered by
by food.
food.
Food. Yes.
It was kind of
Her
funny.
favorite Food.
You
Alright,
know
so we're gonna
what?
go
I
ahead and
feel
see
good
how
when
her
I eat
skill
my
looks.
favorite food too. I get it.
It was kind of
So the
funny.
name of her new skill is called the Moonlight Shockwave.
I don't think it's supposed to be a
So take
serious
a look
tier
at that
3
person.
animation. I think it's supposed to be a joke, guys. All right,
Let's just go and warm
so
up some of these attacks.
did they change one of her skills? It looks like they made a
Charge it up.
no same.
So as I'm currently charging things up, what can you tell us currently about?
Same. Okay,
so
so
what do you
they
find
didn't
out
change any of her skills. Maybe they changed the numbers.
Are you talking to me?
Or any,
Talking to
any,
me?
what are any
Who
of
are
your
you
thoughts?
talking to, Kate?
I should be more direct. So
Yes.
what are your general thoughts on Crescent?
So Crescent might be a child, it stick with the general Marvel theme of a child and a big protector, right? Kind of like, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur. She fits into that archetype as well.
I
she's
did
a
see the
big point
stat change,
prodigy,
yeah, it's
and
pretty
she
good.
Also, appear in the comic. Get started as a part of the Agent of Atlas, right? If you want to check out her
Hey,
backstory,
Bruce
she
Wayne,
has
thanks
her
for the
own, solo comic as
25
well to explain her
rewards
backstory,
and the 1,000 bits.
which is pretty nice, wonderful. Right.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for a kid trying their best.
Well, not only just any kid.
Thanks,
a kid
Bruce.
Has spiritual bear.
Okay, a
She's
kid
still
with
looking for
a
her father.
spiritual bear
She's
trying
still-
their best.
Yeah, she's still looking for her father.
Okay. So our T3 skills all lined up. We're going to go ahead and test out. Once again, it's called the Moonlit Shockwave. You can just go ahead and see it in person.
Nice.
That's interesting.
I love how consistent the colors are.
Yeah, her color is
Yeah, blue and red is a definite theme.
Yeah.
So it's a red,
not bad.
white, which is the colors, national colors of
Not bad.
South Korea as well.
Gives me some Moon Knight
Moonlit
vibes.
Shockwave actually not only
with the
from
moon in the
it actually
background.
Increases the enemy's defense and just
pretty cool.
Actually ignoring their overall defense while decreasing, actually penetrating their shields while also increasing the damage for the charge rate for your true damage.
Say what
For
again?
accumulating true damage.
Awesome.
Right. So that does it for the T3 skill for Crescent. So what have we reviewed today? We reviewed new characters,
We
new.
have 4 original characters.
Yeah, and Moon Knight's
New
trash.
Marvel team. We have 3 costumes for 3 extremely.
I don't know
classic
what
characters
Cage
that
said.
We all started out with in this game. We have a new costume for Captain America, Sharon Rogers, also very unique for this game. We just
Did Bear
checked
drop
out
kicks the
Crescent
kid into the ground? Yeah,
Io,
I saw that.
Tier 3.
Io like
Now
throws
we're gonna check
Crescent
out
into the ground.
New thing.
the story.
All right.
New story.
So as
Okay,
we mentioned,
new
in
story.
addition to the new characters, we do have a new story actually currently
Yes.
being implemented into the game. We have a new system.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and enter here, and you notice just by us tapping it, you'll notice that the story mission actually has a new setup here. So we're going to go ahead and actually head down and we're going to go ahead and have you actually test this out. So currently this is only the 3rd or 4th level
Cool.
of the game. or for the new implemented story. So again, the whole backstory of the game has been changed. It's either the characters, the layouts. Have
The
been
whole backstory was
just
changed?
A little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you take a look.
What?
Should we skip this?
You can go ahead and skip this part.
Why are you gonna skip it? It's a new story, bro. One employee worked really hard writing those scripts.
Pizza time.
Nice.
They can see here what's interesting is that as you're playing the game, you notice the characters will actually be going through, will actually be having a dialogue with one another. So
Does he have the Hydra symbol on his
the way
back?
The new setup is made. So you'll be both playing the game and kind of reading a comic at the same time, which is definitely a cool and
So
unique
they
way to
have
play.
new dialogue added throughout and new cutscenes.
Yes, there have been new cutscenes. So I'm not sure if there's new cutscenes implanted in this chapter of the story, but later on, as you continue to go through the game, you'll notice there'll be this a giant new overhaul as far as how they actually have implemented the new story.
Dang.
So
New
it's
difficulty?
like a completely new system that you're playing.
New difficulty?
Yeah,
New difficulty?
see some improvements.
Okay, I'm listening.
Danny's not talking to us.
No, he's already too concentrated.
I'm
on the game.
playing. Just playing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn. What she was researching? Oh, dang. This is all new. Dr.
Go ahead and
Simmons?
skip this part.
Why? Stop
Maybe
skipping
switch
it,
over to
fam.
The new overall style that occurs. If I recall, also that's currently in system. You'll notice any damage you receive in that past section actually is healed up in this section here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit. That's a cool camera angle.
Ultron looks a little bit different.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Actually,
I can dig it. I can dig it.
portraits.
Kneel to the master of the new age. Okay.
All right, this is cool.
All right.
Yes, the
This
whole
is
point
definitely
giving a
all
little bit
new.
More of a cinematic feel to the new story, which is as
Yeah.
opposed to you just constantly just playing it.
All right. Someone need to put a skip button here.
I guess this is more of a
Well,
like a
this
boss
is
or
the
one of those
first time we've
implemented
been through
cutscenes.
this.
Yes.
Danny
Yeah,
wants
this
to
is the first
skip
time
all the
we've
hard
done
work
that.
of the
I know,
devs.
at least
On
for us,
this
Nice.
account, at least.
Can I
Yeah.
can I put a skip? Can I put a skip button on Crescent's tier 3? Can I put a skip button on Sharon Rogers' uniform? No? Okay. Can we not skip everything then? Yo, he's bigger, eh?
Whoa, whoa.
Wow.
You're getting clocked,
Okay,
bruv.
it's also hard.
Now let's start using your let's use your team attack.
Yeah, let's use the team attack. Yo, can we skip Danny Q playing? Because he's clearly not very good.
Yeah, there we go.
Use the 2 skill to stop Ultron's
Oh, it's
attacks
definitely
and
not
release
something
shields.
I know.
It is.
Use the auto attack. Yes, perfect. Now use the crystals to continue.
Wow. I know.
So I'll go ahead and touch on
Jesus,
something
Marge,
real
what
quick.
the
We'll go back
fuck?
to the main menu to discuss it. So what's currently also what will help you with the main story that there are new items actually called attributes. Attributes will actually work as a type of buff that will actually allow your character to be a lot more, give him a little bit more of an edge in battle. Yeah, in order to access your attribute screen, we'll actually need to go into the story menu. So yeah, so we failed there.
Whoa,
So-
attribute story menu?
It's kind of
Alright.
hard.
Okay.
Well, you have to grind for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, this is a pretty base level
Yeah, I'll
setup.
go and take that.
Guys, stop lying to us. This is not difficult content.
The option.
Can you do it?
But I don't think you're using your characters.
And see your story completion.
Rewards
Also,
for
to
progressing
actually
through the
acquire
story.
the
Is that Iron
39 Man? Yes.
So
You get
in
it for
order
free?
to get those 3 $30.99 Avengers uniform. You just have to play the story mode.
Oh, that's cool.
You'll get it.
Yeah. So as I mentioned
Alright.
before, like in order to actually make your characters actually give it a little bit of a buff, I'll go ahead and touch Iron Man. As you can see, there are things called attribute. So in order to actually acquire
Attributes
these
only
buffs,
apply to
you require you
stories.
to actually, of course, complete certain missions.
And can be
once you
changed at any
complete
time.
Those missions, it actually gives you again these type of buffs. That
That's
allow
pretty
you
cool.
to clear the chapter far easier.
So you get different skills.
But again,
Alright.
it's a learning curve, and that's how we know. And
You
that
get
does
different
include the,
skills.
these story missions.
That sounds like an
Alright.
So yeah, we look
improvement.
forward to seeing what you guys think of
Oh,
the story when
okay.
the update does come out.
Well, me too.
All of us.
Okay.
All right, very
True.
cool. Well, we do have a little bit of a trivia game.
Oh,
playing
guys,
trivia.
no,
I
not
don't have it. Danny
this.
has it.
Oh,
I
Danny
have a
has it.
trivia game.
No
Yes, you do. It's
trivia,
in front of you.
Oh,
please.
that's
Alright.
It's a good thing I didn't see it.
So I hope everyone was listening to all of this new story update that we've had, because this is Warriors of the Sky trivia. Cage, were you listening? Do you remember specific details?
Yes.
Okay, well you're competing against me.
All right. All right. let's
Cage
see.
is looking at the answers. He's a fucking
You
cheater.
can make up your own too because you were.
He just looked at all the answers.
Which
Are you kidding me?
era was Sunbird from?
He's from the past.
Yes, from the past.
1600s.
What about you?
Imagine being Cage and staring at the answers and then
really?
Yeah.
and then
I knew there were-
faking
I knew the hundreds.
and then
were involved.
pretending that
I
you
knew
don't
the
know.
Sims was involved.
Okay. We will
60.
semi-right.
All right. Let's see if you pay attention.
Don't look at his sheet,
I'm not
Cage.
looking at him.
Don't
Right?
look
I'm not
Thank you, Kim. Cheater,
This,
cheater.
Person is a walking lab
This one I got.
of self-experimentation.
Okay, I was paying attention. Shadow Shell.
Is there not like a buzzer or
I
a,
was
like
gonna
a
let her take that.
could they not go to the dollar
Okay.
store and buy
Also,
like
the
two
player can actually
two of those
figure out
bells that you
like,
could hit?
if their answers actually matched ours.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
we don't
that
know,
was
like,
I'm curious if they actually figured out the 1600s.
is it going
But-
back and forth?
Like a hot one.
Yeah.
This person is a fan of Luna Snow. She actually has a poster in her.
No one.
What?
This is a warrior of the sky.
Warrior of
It's
the
it's
Sky.
Crescent.
Oh,
So
okay.
one
so
of the
and-
four characters.
Oh,
It could be anyone.
I'm gonna
Oh.
say
Okay.
Crescent for this one.
Oh, it's Crescent.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the word that I read when I looked at
I
the
wasn't
sheet
gonna get into
for like
it,
30
so-
seconds. I'm gonna read the
I was-
answer
for a
that I
brief moment,
stared at
wasn't gonna say Shadow
hard
Shell, like,
to
that doesn't
memorize.
seem
Shadow like K-pop?
See that?
Not just the show. Okay. Who created the Sky Killer?
Danny Koo.
A cosmic celestial.
The Celestial.
Nope.
Celestial.
Millions of years ago. Am I getting extra credit?
Sure.
Was it? Hang on, back up. Was it really a million years ago?
Yes, millions.
It was.
years-
Okay. So.
Over a million years ago. So not exactly a million years
That's
ago.
strange how you
but
knew
over.
exactly what was a
Okay.
million years ago. Did he mention that during the stream?
No.
Oh.
I just.
Dan-
got it
hey.
a long time
I
ago.
did.
Gage,
I did.
Okay.
I
why
did.
don't you just look at the
I'll
sheet
give
again?
you
a pass.
I did.
You were not
And
cheating.
I'm a good student.
Okay.
Wow, accusing Kim of cheating.
Are those all the questions?
How old is War Tiger?
Oh, how old is the word?
How
Oh.
old?
Nah, I'm not gonna get this one.
800 years old?
400 years old.
Is this Price is Right
Nah,
rules?
this isn't 400 years old. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna stick with it. 400.
1
Price is
year
Right
old.
rules.
It's about
1 year old.
around 700 years old.
Okay, so I went over.
Okay. You're closer than I was though. So right.
Yeah.
Cheers to Kim.
I don't. Okay, I accept.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Okay.
So we went through a lot of different things today.
Did we?
We went through. I mean, this is a big update.
This is a big update.
Is it?
because we have a
things going on.
massive change to the story missions.
Yeah.
And a big upgrade with the new dialogue and the new cutscenes that
True.
you're going to have to get to because they're not all in the first chapter,
No.
which is all we were able to touch on today. And then we also have this new team. It's cool when original content comes out because, you know, there are classics that you love, but sometimes you want to see something new.
Yeah, Marvel is about character and story, right?
Mhm.
So how we come up with new exciting content,
Mhm.
and also, you know, there are also Marvel characters that people love and know. As
Where's
well. And
Kang?
there's also new stuff that we try to do and see, how we can expand upon it, right?
I think that's a really cool point of view to have over at Marvel, which is, you know, we're not going to keep everything the same forever.
Imagine
We're
if
gonna
Ultron
love
got a
what we have.
rework
We're going to make more things
and
to
he
love.
became like super strong.
I like
That'd be
it.
sick.
It's changed and it's different.
Yeah.
I look forward to playing Blue Dragon. What's your what warrior of the sky are you looking for?
I told you it was Blue
Is
Dragon.
that also Blue Dragon too?
Yeah.
What about you, Dennis?
Every one of them.
Every one of
Yeah,
them.
they
Every
have
one of
they
them.
all have
Better
their
answer.
own unique placement
Mhm.
in the team.
Yes, and we all did notice how attractive Sunbird is as well. That's the end of the stream, everyone. I hope you were able to collect your in-stream rewards. There were
Bro,
4.
she's like
By the way,
such
if
a
you need
troll.
help collecting them,
It's
you
mad
can
funny.
do that through settings. And
They're
then
so
info,
tense.
and then
These two
Facebook
guys are, like,
in-stream
so stiff,
rewards. Thank you
and
so
she's
much
just trying to
Gage
joke.
for helping us today,
Thank
and
you.
for Danny Koo from Marvel for coming by and telling
you.
us all this awesome stuff that we
Yep.
have to look forward to, all the story details. That's my favorite part too. All right, everyone. Till next time, agents. We'll see you then.
Till then.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Got
Year.
my
Happy
food.
belated.
Just in time. Thank you for watching.